All right, we got it set up. Perfect. And trying to get this oil changed. It's still hot. Forgot which one it is, 15 or 16. 16. Yep. All right, let's get this thing cranked open. This one. Ooh, got it. All right. Now this can get a little dirty. Yeah. I'm moving quick because I got this food on deck I gotta bash. But we went and ran it. We're back from the trip. Let's get this thing open. The boy gotta get something to eat though. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Pull that off with that. Let me make sure this is in line. Cause sometimes this thing get to going anywhere. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. This get tricky. It can get tricky. There we go. Not a drop spill. Not a drop spill, playboy. Still a little red. Sexy red, still got a sexy red to it. Loosen up this side over here. Y'all niggas over there. All right, next order of business, get this filter out the way. So this part is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Come through here. You see, don't want to drop them tools up in there, boy. This is tricky on this one. Gets Mickey on this one. There we go. There we go. Get him loosened up. Oh, I got all this grime on my fingers. There we go. Pretty simple. Shout out to Yamaha for making it simple for a player. Let that drip for a little bit till it's all drained out. Then we come back and clean that bad boy up. Real simple. Easiest maintenance job you can do. If you got a motorcycle, you need to be doing this. That's a fact. All right, look like we got everything drained. I'll let y'all peep that before I actually do the change. And see how it is no more drip left on this bad boy. All right, now what we gonna do before we put all our plugs back in is make sure everything is cleaned up good and debris free. Got the new crush washer on here so y'all can see. Now you want the indented side pointing towards the engine. So you want it facing this way. According to what B told me up there. Shout out to B up there at Taylor Made for hooking me up with that info. I did it wrong a couple times, so let me move this out the way. Start down here first. Actually, since it's up here, we will start with the filter. This is the filter we're gonna use, OEM filter, Yamaha. Try to keep everything OEM for the most part. Make sure your filter look like this when you got it. No, it's not used before. Let's get our oil. All right, now what we gonna do before we put all our plugs back in is make sure everything is cleaned up good and debris free. Got the new crush washer on here so y'all can see. Now you want the indented side pointing towards the engine. So you want it facing this way. According to what B told me up there. Shout out to B up there at Taylor Made for hooking me up with that info. I did it wrong a couple times, so let me move this out the way. Start down here first. Actually, since it's up here, we will start with the filter. This is the filter we're gonna use, OEM filter, Yamaha. Try to keep everything OEM for the most part. Make sure your filter look like this when you got it. No, it's not used before. Let's get our oil. Actually, I just thought about it. I need to put this on first because we're gonna put some oil into this filter. Be it that we're gonna put oil into this filter, we need to put this on first so the oil doesn't come draining back out the drain bolt. So let's put this bad boy back on. We don't need to screw it all the way on, but just get it on there. And then we put this on. So, quick little tighten of this. Quick little tighten. Now, put the oil in this bad boy. You gotta fill it up. Get it on there. See the oil in there. Tap it. Get it around the lid. That way it'll be easier to take off next time. Let that thing soak up some oil. If you can see, it's slowly going down in there, absorbing. Put some more in there. Let it absorb that oil. See the bubbles it's making. It's real easy stuff right here, y'all. Anybody could do this. Fresh new oil on that bad boy. Let's get it up here. Make sure we got this on here the right way. You turn there. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I used to forget that all the time. So we got them on there. Let's go back around with this. Clean up any extra residue on that engine. Just so we peace of mind. Now we can move this out the way for the time being. This is our old oil. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. All right, so we got the oil change. We got the filter put in this bad boy. We got the drain bolt on with the washer. Let's go over to the other side. Now we fill this bad boy up. Filling it in right here. We're gonna be using that Motul 7100. Now, pay close attention. It's the easy part. See the sight glass? Can't see it? Nope. There it is right here. Right there. Right there in the cut, boy. You want that oil to come right in between these two indentions. So we're gonna fill it up and keep an eye on that. Let's get our gloves on. See, this stuff right here is easy, man. The shop don't want you to know how to do this because they're making a whole bunch of money taxing your head off for easy maintenance jobs like this. You can do this yourself. You don't need no help, boy. Real talk. Let's see. I'm gonna actually take this piece that's right here and put it over here for the little added protection, just in case we get some drops. Loosen this up. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. Loosen this up. Set that right on deck right there. Let's go over here. Get our trusty funnel. Make sure that funnel was clean, fam. You don't want that funnel looking bad. You don't want all that dirt and debris getting into your bike. So make sure that's clean. Set that bad boy in there like Billie Jean. Open this bad boy up right here. Let's see. I love opening up some new oil. Ain't nothing like it. Make sure y'all can see that. Loosen that up. That's that red love. That's that red love. All right. Now let's get him in there. Make sure no oil was leaking on the kid. Let me make sure y'all can see the whole pour go down. Scoot it back some. Yeah. Make sure you see the pour. I'll show you the pour first. Then as we get closer to getting it full, I'll show you what the sight glass should look like. Let that oil pour. Let him pour, let him pour. Real easy. Drain, refill. Ain't nothing easier than an oil change. At the shop, they charge you down there $200 for this simple ass maintenance job. Let's see. The key is to not pour in too much. So, zoom it back in. Let's see. Can y'all see the sight glass? Sight glass right here. Let's get in on it some more. Sight glass right here. We got the sight glass in sight. Keep your eyes on that bad boy. Keep your eyes on that sight glass, y'all. Let me know if it's coming up. Keep your eyes on it. Pour and check, pour and check. There it go. I see it coming. Let me see. There it go, right there. Right in the middle. Right where we want it. Get a little tad bit more. So the filter. What you don't want to do is pour too much. All right. Now y'all see where it is on that sight glass. Take this out. Keep everything clean. Cover this back up. Get you back in the game. All right. Now we're gonna start the bike. See how we looking. All right, last step in this process. Turn this bad boy on. See if we ride strong. Let's do it. Oil pressure light off. That's what you want. Catching the oil. Good, that's perfect. Bad boy run for a little bit. We in the game, baby boy. Make sure you well ventilated. It's your boy 6 Gear Cutlow. Simple procedure, man. Getting the oil change done. It's probably the most simplest thing you can do with a motorcycle besides installing frame sliders or something like that. Either way it goes, you can do this at home. You don't need no help to do it. It's a one-man job on any motorcycle. You can do this. Save your bread. Stop going there and wasting all your money at these motorcycle shops that's taxing you all kind of bread to do simple jobs. Only thing left to do on here, make sure after you're done getting everything on there, remember, go back and tighten up these nuts and bolts. After that, you will be done. So all I'm gonna do, go in here, tighten up the drain bolt once again, then tighten up the oil filter, and then we out of here. This your boy 6 Gear Cutlow. This is 6 Gear Mechanical University. If I can change my oil, you can too. Holla at your boy. I'm gone. Peace. I just wanted to show everybody this. So I put the bike up, did the oil change and all that. Thought it was done. I thought I was in a game like a ball cat. That's not the case. See, there's no oil in there, right? But there is oil in there. I changed the oil and filled it up. Reason being is some of the oil has gotten into the bike, soaked up into some of the parts. So we need to fill that thing back up and make sure we get right up in there, right in there. So let's do that right quick. All right, we got it situated. You see the oil right in between them lines. The low line is the low, the high line is the high. I like mine right in the middle. Like Robert Dibble, you know what I'm saying? We in there, baby. Let's get it. All right, it's your boy 6 Gear Cutlow here. Just did a quick ride, first ride with the new oil change on this bad boy. And as you can see, there's no oil in that sight glass right there. So this is important when you're checking your oil levels and all that on the bike. One thing you gotta remember is when you're riding the bike, the oil is going throughout the bike. So to really check your oil level, you gotta let that bike sit for a little bit
and let that oil come down into that sight glass. You want it on a level surface. Right here, I got it on the center stand, so it's pretty level as compared to just leaning on the kickstand, which is very important. Now what we're gonna do now is let that oil build back up, and you can see it building back up in there, and then we'll check the oil level in a second. So let's give it about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and check it. All right, we've been chilling here for about 5 minutes. This is what the oil level is looking like right now. So, might take a little more time to get up there. But take it back to the crib, double check again, and let it sit for maybe an hour and see if the oil level adjusts. But this is tricky, you know what I'm saying? This is something that you learn spending time with the bike and doing your own oil change. Sometimes the oil is soaked up in there and it takes it a while for it to come down. So you gotta continue to watch it, and if you need more, just add a little bit more. Right there, the oil is good. We see the oil right there, right? So it's above the bottom line, but I like to have it right there in the middle. So we're gonna double check when we get back to the crib. Let it sit for a couple hours or something, and then I'll let y'all know what the dilly is. It's your boy 6. All right, now we back at the spot. The oil has been sitting for probably an hour now, and that's the level it's at. So be careful with that oil, man. Be careful with it. Let it sit for a while, and then judge the level of the sight glass. You in there, baby. Perfect oil change.